Could the motor oil you're using right now be quietly wearing down your engine from the inside? After putting hundreds of thousands of miles through rigorous real-world driving and digging deep into lab reports from places like Blackstone Laboratories, one widely available brand stands out as truly hazardous. It can lead to premature engine failure. We'll break down the evidence from independent analyses and on-road use to reveal which options deliver genuine protection and which one I'd steer clear of, no matter the price. Stay with me as we go through the rankings, starting at number 9. Shell. This brand is a household name and dominates global lubricant production, which often gives drivers a false sense of total security. That comfort zone leads many to stretch change intervals too far. Shell Helix Ultra relies on advanced Pure Plus gas-to-liquid technology for an exceptionally pure base stock that starts engines off clean. But this advantage holds only with timely maintenance. Testing reveals a flashpoint near 240 degrees, offering decent resistance to fuel mixing from brief drives or faulty injectors. Used oil samples typically display controlled iron and copper levels up to roughly 10,000 miles, indicating limited cylinder and bearing damage early on. However, additives deplete noticeably sooner in prolonged service, leading to elevated insolubles compared to elite synthetics. In engines with substantial mileage, these particles promote buildup on oil control rings, narrowed passages, and sluggish flow during cold starts, conditions that quietly ramp up wear. The 5W30 variant maintains viscosity within about 5% during initial thermal stress, but once detergents and protective compounds fade, the lubricating film thins, inviting direct metal contact and hidden acceleration of damage. For routine commuters sticking to factory schedules, it's solid. Introduce high heat, overdue changes or aged components, and the drop-off in safeguarding turns risky. Precisely the setup that shortens engine life without obvious symptoms. Moving to number 8, Lucas. Known primarily for boosters, greases, and driveline products, this creates an aura of unbreakable toughness that extends to their motor oil. That perception can lead to overconfidence. Their full synthetic line keeps wear elements like iron, copper, and lead below 25 ppm for around 8,000 miles, safeguarding rings, bearings, and valve train under moderate demands. Viscosity remains consistent across temperature swings, with a flashpoint around 230 degrees curbing fuel dilution, unless the engine runs excessively hot or rich. Additives perform adequately until cumulative heat and duration overload them. At that stage, extreme conditions reveal shortcomings, higher oxidation rates, and more insolubles than leading synthetics, fostering minor accumulations in passages and ring areas. In aging motors, restricted flow delays start up lubrication, spiking wear before any audible warning appears. Labs like Blackstone confirm it's dependable for average duty cycles, but extended drains, intense heat, or vehicles beyond 200,000 miles highlight its intolerance for oversight. It shields effectively in standard scenarios, but punishes lapses harshly. Number 7. Quaker State. An iconic American name with roots over a century old, long favored for durable high-mileage performance. Ownership shifted to Shell years ago, aligning its development and testing under the same umbrella as other lines, meaning formulations have evolved subtly, with implications in demanding situations. Their 5W30 full synthetic delivers acceptable viscosity retention in typical cold-to-hot operation and adequate flashpoint stability against contamination, provided mileage and care remain reasonable. Where metals, iron, copper, aluminum, stay restrained during 5,000-mile spans, yet oxidation and solids rise quicker than in premium rivals, creating deposits that hinder flow in worn engines. The detergent and anti-wear blend offers fair cleaning and shielding, but it's not engineered for severe heat, prolonged service, or very high-mileage power plants. Exceeding those boundaries invites rising direct contact between components, transforming a once-trusted option into a gradual threat to longevity. It suits everyday use on schedule, but falters when pushed in older or neglected setups. Number 6. Pennzoil. Often lumped together with Quaker State due to shared ownership, but the chemistry diverges significantly. Pennzoil employs superior gas-to-liquid base stocks from natural gas, yielding greater purity and resistance to breakdown, sludge, and buildup. Contingent on adherence to proper timing and usage, deviate and higher mileage units can experience issues. Distinct additive tuning, slightly reduced calcium, zinc, phosphorus versus siblings, aligns with standards like GM Dexos 1 Gen 3 while preserving low wear under elevated temperatures. Viscosity holds firm through extremes, flashpoints combat dilution effectively, and insolubles remain low. Neglect or harsh duty can still disrupt equilibrium, risking contact wear. Their platinum and ultra-platinum variants consistently score well in Blackstone and PQIA evaluations, bolstered by their role as BMW Motorsport's chosen lubricant, proof of capability in high-stakes applications. Number 5. Castrol. A long-time go-to among technicians and performance enthusiasts, supported by decades of solid track records in labs and daily driving. Formulas exhibit strong viscosity, holding over extended use, though reliability depends on matching the right grade and respecting limits. The GTX series features potent detergents that combat carbon and varnish effectively. Blackstone and PQIA data reflect minimal oxidation, restrained wear metals, and scant sludge even when stretched. High-mileage versions incorporate seal enhancers and amplified anti-wear elements, benefiting older motors prone to minor seepage. It manages temperature swings well, with reliable flashpoints limiting dilution in congested or loaded conditions. Partnerships with Ford, Jaguar, BMW, and racing programs provide engine-derived validation. It lands here, not higher, because the upper ranks edge it slightly in sustained wear prevention, base stock refinement, and oxidation endurance. Misapplication or overextension still opens vulnerability to gradual damage. Number 4. Havoline. Frequently underappreciated until lab figures command attention. Chevron's reputation stems from Techron in fuels, but their motor oil line delivers impressive cleanliness and durability when selected correctly. Conventional or blends fall short in aged engines. Full synthetic is essential for lasting defense. Isosyn technology yields a uniform, near-synthetic base. Tests from Blackstone and PQIA highlight minimal wear metals, iron, aluminum, copper, exceptional oxidation resistance, stable viscosity across ranges, low solids and effective deposit prevention via robust detergents. Additives featuring moly, boron and cleaners cut friction and clear buildup, often resulting in smoother, quieter operation, particularly in smaller engines. Flashpoints hold strong against dilution in urban or stop-start driving. For engines surpassing 200,000 miles, full synthetic becomes critical to avoid contact in bearings, cams and rings. Great bang for buck overall, but risks escalate quickly in very high mileage scenarios without the right variant. Number 3. Valvoline. This surprised many because Valvoline went beyond standard synthetics with Restore and Protect, a formula engineered to actively eliminate existing sludge rather than merely contain it. Skepticism faded with lab confirmation. Blackstone samples from engines over 120,000 miles display remarkably low insolubles, signaling aggressive internal scrubbing. High calcium detergents tackle deposits, boron bolsters stability and wear defense, moly lowers friction, and the base blend resists fouling longer. PQIA viscosity checks confirm stability post-oxidation, no unwanted thickening in deposit-laden motors. It preserves grades, 5W30, 0W20 effectively, with controlled iron, aluminum and copper, even around aged seals. Strong flashpoints minimize dilution and handle moisture-free coolant from short trips or winter well. It doesn't claim the absolute top spot because the leading pair demonstrate marginally superior endurance on 8,000, 12,000-mile stretches. Still, for revitalizing higher mileage engines, it's among the most groundbreaking recent developments, capable of noticeably reviving performance. Number 2. Mobil 1. The benchmark many mechanics reach for instinctively. Pioneering full synthetic sales worldwide over 5 decades ago, it established modern standards and continues advancing. Analyses reveal exceptionally low wear metals even in heat-stressed high-mileage operation. The balanced additive mix, moly, boron, anti-wear elements, sustains consistent shielding without extremes. combating thickening or breakdown over extended periods. Viscosity endures cold cranking to sustained highway loads, with one of the highest retail flashpoints, superior fuel dilution, and thermal resistance for idling, towing, or traffic-heavy use. It satisfies rigorous approvals from Porsche, Bentley, GM, and others, ideal for premium daily or spirited driving. Most owners experience outstanding cleanliness, durability, and peace of mind. Limits exist. In ultra-extreme use or beyond 250,000 miles, slight metal increases can appear if intervals stretch excessively. Exceptional, yet no product is entirely failure-proof. Number 1. Amsoil Signature Series. This choice sparks endless discussion, and that's expected, as passionate owners defend their preferred brands with real evidence and loyalty. All top 5 options here earn admiration through proven outcomes. But Amsoil Signature Series earns the crown purely on superior metrics from Blackstone, PQIA, and third-party evaluations. It posts some of the lowest consumer market wear metals, iron, aluminum, copper, persisting through very long service. Oxidation resistance stands apart, preserving structure better than nearly all rivals. Viscosity neither shears nor thickens, it clings to spec. Among the highest flashpoints available, it excels against dilution, heat degradation, and stress from towing, summer heat, traffic, or highways. Potent detergents, anti-wear agents, moly and boron maintain cleanliness and protection. Insolubles stay minimal, easing filter burden. Designed for extended service, many samples endure 10,000, 12,000, even 15,000 plus miles without compromise. This gap in base purity, oxidation control, and drain capability sets it apart. Not diminishing the others, but elevating it based on hard numbers. The one brand I'd avoid entirely, even free. Supertech. It appears economical and accessible, yet analyses paint a concerning picture. Blackstone reports repeatedly show elevated wear metals, iron, copper, aluminum, frequently exceeding 35-40 ppm after only 3,000-5,000 miles, exposing bearings, cylinders, and valve train to accelerated contact far earlier than competitors. Viscosity collapses rapidly under heat, dropping below SAE spec. Cold flow suffers, postponing protection and stressing parts. Low flashpoint heightens ignition risk in warm or congested conditions. Additives deplete swiftly, allowing sludge and solids to accumulate, clogging rings and passages while delaying startup lubrication. In 100,000-plus mile engines, wear intensifies sharply. It struggles with dilution control, permitting fuel to further weaken the film. This mix of poor retention, oxidation, vulnerability, and instability forms a serious hazard, especially prolonged in heat or older vehicles. Prioritize engine health? Skip it completely.